Hello.
I'm Brian.
I'm Debbie.
And we are the Buffalo Bourbon Enthusiasts. And today we're going to find out, can a brewery make a good bourbon? Stick around and find out our thoughts on Barmen 1873. All right, go ahead, pour it. Deb's gonna pour this and let it breathe.
I got this at an event, and they swore it's just as good as some Buffalo Trace products.
We'll talk about that event in a little bit.
But I want that much.
She don't want that much. We'll be switching. We're gonna let this breathe, and we're gonna come back and give our thoughts on this bottle. All right, and we're back. This had a good amount of time to breathe. Now, truth be told, we are nothing but transparent here. We shot another video in between this, and we had some high octane stuff. So hopefully our palates aren't fried when we try this.
We didn't know what was high octane.
We did not. It was the blind. All right, why don't you dig in on the nose while I do a little talking here. Just a little bit of talking. I'm gonna put my sheet in front of me here. I don't care what you say. All right, so this is the Barmen 1873 bourbon. Do you know why this is Barmen 1873 bourbon?
They told me at the event, but I don't remember.
But you forgot. It's the distillery in Germany, because this is from Coors Brewing Company.
Yeah, that I know.
And, you know, Coors, we think American, the Rockies, you know, blah. But that's the name of the city, Barmen, right? And the distillery was in 1873. So it's a tribute to that distillery.
That's cool.
Okay. This is a Kentucky, well, okay, this is a mix. This is a blend, or whatever you want to call it. It has some Kentucky bourbon in it from Bardstown, and it has some Indiana MGP. So we don't know the mash bill, right? This is 92 proof, and since this is a straight bourbon and there's no age on it, non-age stated, it's got to be at least 4 years.
Pretty light.
Deb got this at Colonial Wine and Spirits on 5/8. Do you want to tell us the story, or do you want me to tell the story?
Tell the story.
Because if I tell it, it's going to be bad.
No, don't be bad. It was a tasting event. They had Uncle Nearest, they had this, and some coffee one, and girls did it, and they did a nice job. It was a lot of fun. And they swear this one's just as good as Buffalo Trace products. Now, mind you, I had a couple schnabbles. So they end up buying. They'll be interested to try it now.
What was the girl's name again? Do you remember?
Valerie.
Valerie.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So my buddy Nick
She made cocktails. They made everything.
knows Valerie because, you know, she dates her brother, and she's like the rep for Uncle Nearest. Yeah, they were, you know, trying. So when Deb comes home, she's like, oh, I bought a bottle. You know, I can tell she's feeling good.
Like $35.
Right? Well, yeah. So, you know, I'm like, oh, Jesus. You know, this is all we need is another bottom shelf piece of garbage. You know, that's what I'm thinking.
Because everything I buy is garbage, you know.
Well, you know, but for 32, it was 32.
Mm-hmm.
For $32, I'm like, oh, okay, what the heck, right? And MSRP is 40.
Oh, yeah, they gave us a break there.
Right? So it's like, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because you paid for the tasting?
Well, not because of that, just for the class.
Just because
that day.
Because you're charming?
Yes.
Okay. Because you're one half the Buffalo Bourbon enthusiast? Okay.
And I met some fellow people there too. Shout out to Gilroy. Shout out to
Jethro, Leroy, Gibbs. I think he's in the witness protection program.
I met him there.
Yeah, witness protection program. But no, he's a. So this is a budget bourbon, and
budget doesn't mean bad.
Right. Well, we want to know, like, is this something you should listen?
If Brian doesn't spend $500 for a bottle, it's not any good.
Not everybody out there is is paying a ton of money on bourbon.
I never heard of this till that class.
Well, I kind of did, but I forgot about it. So I'm going to be honest with you. So, yeah, I mean, not everybody, maybe someone wants, they want to find a standard shelfer that's low, in their budget range. Is this good? You can't find Buffalo Trace all the time. I'm not going to say it tastes like this because I haven't tasted it yet. Let's get in on this nose. Oh, before we do, has anyone tried this before? If you've tried this,
yeah, I'd like to hear it.
Leave a comment below. Okay? We have it. We just popped it. All right. And you know what? You're going to screw with me on this.
Oh, you're in your legs.
But look at that. Oh my God.
That's good.
It's lit. Okay. Why don't you show them your glass? Because they never can see mine. Go closer, baby. Closer. This has good legs for a 92 proofer. And considering it's probably only 4 years old.
It's a little thick.
Okay. Yeah, so it's a little on the thicker side. The nose is nice. I'm getting some sweetness off of it.
I get mild sweetness.
It's not jumping out at me because it's
not unappealing. It's appealing.
Because it's not 92. This might be a good summer sipper. We'll see. We'll see at the end. All right, one sip, just to get a sense. Okay, so when they said Buffalo Trace, Val was blowing smoke up your butt.
Yeah,
right. Because if we're gonna put this next to a Buffalo Trace product, I'm gonna be able to pick out the Buffalo Trace product, right? So don't be like, oh, this doesn't taste like. I know it doesn't taste like. Okay,
that's good.
No, this is good, right? This is nice, smooth,
creamy.
It's an easy sipper. It's
it's a beginner bourbon.
It's got your standard typical notes,
which I like.
Right. Let's go in on the nose and let's give it a rating on the mouthfeel. Can we do nose and mouth?
Well, I like the mouthfeel better than the nose.
I think that 130 proof bourbon is affecting my speech. All right, so we're at odds because we always are at odds, right?
I think it's creamy.
She thinks
and that's not saying thick and viscous. It's just creamy. It's pleasant, nice in the mouth.
Okay.
Coats the mouth nice.
And I'm thinking it's a little on the thinner side. So I gave it a 6. She gave it a 7.
How can you say it's thin with your una on over the legs?
All right, we will change it to a 7 for the mouthfeel.
Well, don't. I'm just saying it. You're like, oh my God, look at this.
It's got good legs, and
And only thickness will coat it like that. Yeah, it's very creamy. Look at that. Nice. These are clean glasses too.
Okay. She's gotta screw with me all the time, people. All right, so what do we gotta do? The front of the palate.
6.
We're gonna give it a 6. What are you getting off the front though? It is average. It is lower proof. So, nothing's gonna like punch you in the face. Although, there are some like low proof ones that punch you in the face.
Little sugar water. No, water down sugar a little bit. The back is better than the front.
Yeah, it's a little weak on the palate.
If you're just getting into bourbon, it's a good one.
Yeah. But some caramel and stuff like that, but like really faint. Like this, to me, this tastes up front a little watered down.
That's what I said. Yeah. Go back and
Nothing offensive here, right? So this is decent, but nothing that's gonna wow you. One more time. I'm feeling pretty good. A little caramel, maybe. You know what? I think, because these are so faint to me. Maybe just a little vanilla. You want to go in again, see if you
I
can
just
find
did.
vanilla?
I thought a little toffee, but it's very mild.
Okay.
Very mild sweetness.
So yeah, I mean, at a
Hard to
92
distinguish.
proofer, you're not gonna have stuff jumping out at you like.
Yeah, but then again, like you could go to Old Forester 1910 and it jumps out at you, the flavors.
Yeah, that's double oaked. So
Yeah.
those double oaks, might be. So, but we're gonna give it a 6.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
it's
Hey, for $32.
it's not bad.
Would you drink
Okay.
this straight or would you put it in a cocktail?
Oh, I wouldn't put it in a cocktail
No?
because if I'm making a cocktail, I want something that's gonna
Flavorful.
yeah, it's gonna stand up to whatever you're mixing.
How about
with.
in a cocktail at a party where you don't like anybody? Should we take this to the bottle share?
Already she's thinking about sampling it out. Oh my God. No, this isn't bad. This this is.
I bought it. I liked it when I tried
I mean,
it.
if you want samples of this, maybe when we do the live stream, we can do a sample pack and throw this in there for people that want. Oh, I just saw it right here.
With the malt.
Coors, it says there.
Well, now I get it with the German thing, with the German insignia there. That makes sense.
All right, so let's go to the back end.
Hard to say. It's kind of one note through the whole thing. There's not much change from beginning, mid to end, except the back lingers a little bit.
It's a little sweeter. There's something on the back end. I mean, if there's cinnamon, there's the faintest,
No cinnamon.
faintest of cinnamon, right? So what are you giving it on the back?
I just told you.
I wasn't listening.
Everything is kind of one note. It all tastes the same to me, except the back is a little more amplified.
This is how it goes. I ask her a question.
And I'm telling you.
And I'm asking you.
And I asked it. The front, I said, was caramely.
I'm asking you, what did you rate it?
I rated it a 6. I told you that a long time ago.
That's what I wanted to know, and all of a sudden you go on this tangent.
Tell me, what are you getting off the back? You kept repeating, what are you getting off the back? Agree with me.
Not being
Yeah,
the
that
bar.
does it.
We're done. All right. So the finish, whether you like it or not, it lingers.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, do you like what it's leaving in your mouth?
Yes.
And it lingers. So,
Yes.
can we give that a 7?
Okay.
Okay. What were you going to give the finish?
6 all the way through. Just an average bottle all the way around.
All right.
Not a bad bottle, just an average bottle. For $32, it's a good bottle.
All right. So we'll give it a 6.
If I paid $80 for this, I'd be mad.
Well, absolutely. So, it's good for the price point.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are getting into bourbon, it's not a bad bourbon to try.
Don't substitute Buffalo Trace with it though.
Yeah, don't think you're getting Buffalo
Yeah.
Trace. Don't, this is a nice intro bourbon. This might be a nice summer sipper.
Because it's not hot.
Yeah, and this is very user friendly, let's say.
I think so.
I don't think that's a good term.
You can give it to somebody that's never had bourbon. I think they'd enjoy it.
Yeah, you can give it to them and lie and say it's Buffalo Trace, and they'll be like, "What?"
Somebody that doesn't know bourbon doesn't even know Buffalo Trace.
Everybody knows Buffalo Trace. Okay, let me do the calculations. This is going to be pretty damn close to a 6.
6.
Pretty damn close. Don't be messing with the math.
That's for sure.
All right, we're back, and it's not a shocker. But in case you're mathematically challenged, because all of these aren't equally weighted,
True.
you're going to have to wait a second. Because before you do, we will not reveal what this is until you smash that like
Subscribe
button.
to the station.
She's like, subscribe to the station, please. All right? And ring that bell. Ring that bell for notifications.
So what's the rating?
You know what I'm excited about?
What?
Guys, leave a comment below. Tell her to let me buy it on pay-per-view. Or, even better, invite me to your house to watch it.
Mike Tyson.
Because I want to watch Mike Tyson. I want to watch that old bastard beat the out of Jake Paul. Like, if you step into the ring with that guy,
He's not.
he's insane, right?
When is it?
These are questions I don't know. June, July, something. Pay-per-view. Probably hundreds of dollars.
You probably won't be home here.
So,
Be on vacation.
so I need someone to invite me to their house because I'm poor. And I'll bring a nice bottle. There you go. Because I want to see Mike fight. I want to see Mike Tyson get nasty. I did watch one Mike Tyson fight. I forget who he was boxing. We're on a tangent here. And I went to the door to get pizza. And it was over. It was like I missed it. It was a knockout.
Wasn't that
I think it was Michael Spinks, I want to say, but I could be wrong.
That was the other guy.
It was BD before Deb.
Oh.
Yeah, it was BD. In my bachelor days. That was money not
Well spent.
well spent. Mm. Mm. Yes, a little vanilla and caramel. Not bad up front. The back. All right, so what do you think it is?
6.
It's pretty close. If we were rounding to the nearest whole number, I'll give that to you. We need a little more accuracy.
6.2.
6.1. All right, so this is an average bottle, which is what you would expect, right? I mean, for $32, what are you expecting? Pappy freaking Van Winkle? No, you're expecting an average bottle that's not a drain pour. Hopefully it's not a drain pour. It could be. So we're telling you, is it a buy?
$32, yeah.
For $32, hell yeah. Unless you got like 300 freaking bottles and you don't want another one on the shelf, then don't buy it. If you got like 2 dozen, you got room for this one. All right. Again, we want to know your thoughts on this bottle. Leave a comment below. Is this bourbon better than their Coors beer?
Yes.
Coors beer is kind of weak sauce. I think Greg Stan likes it though. Didn't he bring over?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't drink beer.
Yeah, it's weak sauce. All right. So let us know your comments on this. We really appreciate you watching.
Bourbon is for sharing. Share this video.
All right. And coming up soon, right around the bend, we just got to get our act together. We're going to have a live stream.
With our giveaway.
We're going to have
We hit
giveaways.
500.
Maybe this will be in a sample pack. Who knows?
We'll do a big bottle. We can do the big bottle and some sample packs.
Some sample packs.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Let me get your hat.
Enjoyed the video. Smash the like button. Leave a comment below. And subscribe to our station.